This is your live continuing coverage of CES 2018 right here in Las Vegas, live from Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm BeTerrific. Thanks so much for joining us, Mark.
Thank you.
Now, you guys do, you're really working on some really innovative things for care of people who are kind of homebound, right?
Right. All of us are going to get older.
Yeah.
And when you're homebound, you want to make sure that you stay there safely, and you don't have to go to an institution. So we have
That is my biggest fear.
Yeah.
You know,
and it's everybody's biggest fear,
Yeah.
fundamentally. So what we do is we put a little box in the home. It measures your movements. It creates an artificial intelligence model of your behaviors. And when your behaviors start being a little erratic, it calls in your family, it calls in your doctor, it calls your GP, and making sure that you are feeling safe, but also observed. And we have different levels. We can have one where you actually detect also the falls, exactly where they happen. And the whole idea is, in terms of the business model, is you save money to institution, in terms of healthcare costs, because you don't bring the person into a care home or a hospital. And actually you make the person happier because they're home. And their family is available. So it's not something that you wear. It's actually something that is in the house. And we've proven the model by lengthening by 3 years the time that seniors stay at home. Now, it may not seem so important now. We're not that senior.
3 years is
but
a long time.
It's a long time for people that are fragile and so forth.
And so does it move around the home too? Like my mother has MS. She's, oh gosh, 1947, so she's 71 in this year. She'll be 71.
Yeah.
So it's something she could use.
Yeah, absolutely. So you go in the house.
Yeah.
You put one in the living room. It's the main unit, maybe in the living room. One in the little sensor in the bedroom, sensor in the bathroom, sensor in the kitchen, and he learns what time you get up in the morning. So all of a sudden, there is a pattern. And if all of a sudden you're not getting up at 9:30 or 9 or whatever the time is, it starts detecting it. It doesn't necessarily send an alarm. Because the issue all the time with elder care is you have all these measurements, but they don't mean anything if you don't have action.
Got to analyze them all. That's what I've been saying about all these, the watches and all that stuff, all the wearables. They're all great, but it's great to have the analytics. If we don't know what to do with it, it means nothing. However, I think that they are becoming smarter, and we are getting to digest it and figure out what to do with it, and this is a perfect
and
point.
our company is also very linked to people, to doctors, pharmacists, because in the final analysis, healthcare is about using the time of the specialist in an efficient and effective way.
So is this available now?
Okay, $50 a month, available in the US in June, already available in Europe, and we already have about several hundred homes that have already been equipped with this equipment.
And can I monitor mom from home?
You can monitor you can even have alarms on your cell phone as an SMS.
Does she get alerts too, so she knows where she is?
There is a part of the system.
in her progress.
There's a part of the system that is more evolved, that a higher unit, which actually shows her every metric that she has to worry about.
And can it easily be shared with the doctor too?
Of course, everything is always shared with the people you want it to be shared with, doctors, but sometimes it's also more important, carers. It could be someone that is helping your mom. My mom is 87. Same thing, she's okay, but her eyesight is not that great. And also, it's not just seniors, also people with maybe some handicaps that that need to be insured.
Well, I said homebound, anybody homebound,
And fundamentally, it lowers the cost to healthcare and it improves the quality of life.
And it's $50 a month. Now, is that for one sensor? What if you said in a bedroom and the whole system?
For a flat, let's say a 2,000 square foot flat.
Okay.
Or a house.
A flat, you say?
Yeah, a flat. I come from
an apartment. I got it.
An apartment.
I'm just giving you a little hard time.
We're having on top of that.
All right.
But we're a French company, so we're very global.
Okay, and then is this something that insurance would cover potentially?
Look, the model has to be where there is the payer. Mm-hmm. Now, in some countries, the insurance company. In other countries, it's actually the state. And they see a benefit in two directions. One, it reduces the cost of healthcare, particularly if you're in an emergency situation. If you're in an emergency situation, your costs go way up.
Right.
And then two, it improves, it decreases morbidity, it improves your life.
I think that those are excellent points, and so hopefully the insurance companies realize that and realize it's also somewhat preventative because you're looking at...
It's absolutely that case.
Yeah.
And we also have products, for example, for dialysis patients.
Sure.
So dialysis patients, you're never going to improve from dialysis.
Right.
It's going to get down. However, one person will have a decay faster than another, and you want to know which one it is. So we monitor a lot of indices, measurements. We take an artificial intelligence model of the patients, and then we go to the nephrologist and say, you got to go to that particular patient because in 3 days they will have a problem.
Really?
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
So,
I love what you're doing because you're helping people.
Yeah,
That's really important, and you're improving quality of life. That is phenomenal. Now, is that readily available for doctors all over the United States?
No, we're starting in the United States. Yeah. We've proven it in Europe, in several countries in Europe, and we're just starting in the United States. We have several interests because, for example, people that are in connected homes, people like in telecom, they're starting to say, well, the real, super app, I don't want to say killer app, but super app is actually healthcare. It's actually seniors. It's actually people homebound, and homebound, it's the most important application because actually health is the most valuable commodity.
Right. It absolutely is. And our most precious resource is time.
It's time,
yeah.
And the time of the doctor, the time of the pharmacist, the time of the hospital, the cost of the hospital. So, it's a win-win-win.
It absolutely is. And do you have any other products that do things like this? Because this is
we have a
phenomenal
huge offering.
So everybody just has to go to Pharmagest to check out more.
Please check us. We are at the Sands, CE number 32 and 33.
Excellent. And how do I get my mother hooked up? Like I want this for my mother now. She's 70. She'll be 71 in August 25th, 1947. She was born, and she'll be 70.
She's young.
She is young, but she's got multiple sclerosis.
Yeah. So. Right? Pharmagest.com is one place.
Yeah.
Novia Care, Novia Care, K-A-R-E.
And I could just go on and get it for $50 a month?
We're developing the model in the United States, so we are not yet quite consumer ready.
So maybe
we're
Q4?
B2B, starting Q3, we should be able to be ready.
Excellent. So I'll keep that. I'll put that on the calendar.
But also, I just want to add patient adherence to protocol, medicines. Does your mom know when to take her medicine?
Well,
so we've got.
She does. Whether she remembers is a different question.
But this is the point. So we got pill boxes that have alarms. So they open up the box, take the pill, and the moment that they take the pill, there's a sensor that sends a message to the doctor.
It's like self-checkout at the grocery store.
Exactly. And more of these technologies are really cool innovation, but the reason why they're cool innovation is because you're linking human beings, doctors, nurses, to the patient, to the person.
I like this a lot. How did the company start?
Well, we actually been a cooperative. So then
Really?
Yeah, for a long time, for 30 years. Of course, with medicines, with pharmacy software. And the whole idea is we call ourselves the citizens of health and wellness. Because it takes the partnering between the person, us, and the caregiver, whether it's a doctor or the nurse and so forth. And if you don't understand it, it's still about human beings. With lots of technology, but it's about human beings.
Absolutely. Mark, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of CES.
Thanks a lot.
Paul Dixon, hello. Welcome to the Twitch chat. You too, Jenny. And yes, we are tackling CES all week. You can watch on Apple TV. Download the BeTerrific app. You can also do that on Amazon Fire. Of course, you can also do that on all the other platforms as well, including Android TV. And you can watch on Twitch, twitch.tv. I'm Michael Artis. We'll be back with a whole lot more right after this at BeTerrific TV on all social media. Don't go anywhere. Rory, take us away.